if you guys recall, back in Martinique, we announced that we had put Jibsea up for sale.
Our big adventure is...
We're Steph and Travis, Canadians who didn't know much about sailing. We didn't let that or a global pandemic stop us from living our dreams, and we've been winging it ever since. We took off from Toronto and made it to Grenada in year 1, and we've got no plans on stopping. Subscribe to join our life on the water. Thanks to our patrons who keep the dream going.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sailing Gypsy. This week we are providing a little bit of an update / giving a big announcement for what our upcoming plans are. So if you guys recall, back in Martinique, we announced that we had put Jibsea up for sale and we were going to keep you posted with whether or not got a new boat, kept Jibsea, or what have you. And verdict?
Verdict is we're going to put a hold on the boat sale because our next big adventure is right around the corner.
So what is this big adventure we have?
So our big adventure is we are going to attempt a transatlantic crossing over to Europe.
Yeah.
And we're super excited for this. Very excited. I'm extremely excited.
Yeah. If you would have asked me a year and a half ago, are you going to be crossing the ocean? I'd be like, I don't know. That's a freaking, that's a big deal. And it's the hard way.
It's noted as the more diverse, slightly difficult route just for the weather conditions, sea states, and, you're heading east. Usually when you sail, you always head west because it's kind of usually with the wind and it's a bit more comfortable, but...
And we've learned what it's like beating against the easterlies all the way here.
Yeah. We had a lot of shitty sails, so we hopefully have an understanding of what we could expect.
We've been preparing for the big passage, getting a lot of packages in while we've been in St. Martin because it's duty free, so it's ideal to get things shipped in at a little cheaper expense to us. We've been waiting for a bunch of stuff, one of which is...
We got this guy.
We waited a long time to get this.
Yeah, I had to wait like a month for this guy to come in.
It's an Iridium Go, which is a satellite communications device.
Yeah, we figured that's kind of our last little piece of the puzzle of feeling a little safer to cross the ocean. Because you obviously need to be able to get weather facts when you're out there. It's crucial to figure out what way you're heading and what you might be getting yourself into and stuff like that. A lot of people we know cross the ocean with usually an internet hotspot type dealio and also like an in-reach satellite phone. Because worst case, if your Wi-Fi doesn't work, you could make a call to a land base that you might have someone there looking and they can tell you the weather that you're heading into.
We don't got all that money to pay for all of those devices, so we feel a little bit comfortable at least having that.
I feel a lot comfortable, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good reviews on it, so it's just really slow, but
yeah, slower than dial-up, but anything is better than nothing when you're in the middle of the ocean, so.
Yeah. We have an SSB and like a packed modem.
No idea how to use it.
That's like way over my head on how to use it, and I'm pretty sure I could learn it. I've just been, to be honest, just lazy on learning it because I don't know why. Just one of those things that's been on the boat, and I'm like, okay. So it's there if we needed to, but we're going to mostly rely on weather data from our hotspot.
We're not going to be total millennials, though, and not know how to do any manual stuff, so we will be manually plotting our course along the way should electronics fail.
Yeah, and we have 3 devices that have... That's 4. We have 3 devices that have navionics on it, and hopefully, that would be a catastrophic event that we'd lose. 3 devices plus our chart plotter, so it's just kind of those are our backups on that. But we're also going to...
Hopefully nothing goes.
Now let's just hope.
Let's just hope.
But we've also are going to learn how to, which we have in the last month, learn how to do paper chart mapping, which I think is super cool. We don't have a sextant or anything.
We have one.
Oh,
somebody
right.
gave it to us.
Yes.
Before we left. Our friends on our home dock
Yes.
gave us one.
Our friends gave us one, but it's a little janky, and I don't know if because they have to be. I think they have to be very accurate. Well, I guess we have one. We don't know how to use it, but we're gonna just rely on our GPS positioning, and we're gonna still track our course across.
We do have a little bit of time before it's the ideal, I guess, time of year to do the crossing. So we do prefer to leave from St. Martin, but we are going to be venturing off to other islands nearby in the meantime, still island hopping, still exploring and adventuring before hopefully getting back here to stage from here.
We really wanted to check out the BVIs just for some sort of like good snorkeling and picturesque and more nature style anchoring. And before we head across.
Yeah, because when we were coming down this way, the BVIs were closed. So now that they're open and we're so close, we definitely want to check it out. And we love the underwater stuff, and I think you guys do too when we share that. So hopefully we'll get some good footage and adventuring over there before we head across.
You probably find us silly that we're going to head to the BVIs and then make another 150 miles east to get back to St. Martin. But our buddy boat is leaving from here and we want to leave with them. And I just think provisioning, and if there's any last minute boat things we need, like St. Martin is the best place to do it. So we're gonna go there for a few weeks and then beat our way back into it to get over here to stage.
And we don't like staying in one spot for far too long, as you guys probably know. So
yeah, we've already been here for
a while. Yeah, so we're getting pretty antsy, and we love the water life. So we got to go over there for all the great snorkeling.
We're going to be talking, when we kind of leave, on some of the other safety stuff that we've done to the boat that we think will help.
Yeah, we'll show that in videos to come, but this was kind of just like an update, high level.
Because you kind of just said the optimal time to leave, which is, when is the optimal time to cross the ocean from what we've read?
After May 1st.
Yeah. So, from everything I've read, May's kind of like the safest month to do a west to east crossing, because it's right before hurricane season, but it's also just after any sort of, hopefully, northerly conditions up in the north, and the trade winds sort of even out more, so they become more apparently east to southeast, so it allows you to kind of head up. But I don't think I'll be able to explain that as much detail as I'd like to, because I'm still learning. But May is the optimal time,
That's what we're planning for.
Yeah, so we're gonna stage here in St. Martin and wait for the weather window and then kick off from there.
Yeah. We make decisions last minute.
We do.
Yeah. But generally speaking, we are hoping to leave after May 1st, and we aren't planning on making a stop in Bermuda, right?
Yeah,
we're hoping to go straight to the Azores, which are little islands owned by Portugal. Way in the map if you zoom in.
Yeah, they seem like a super cool, very remote island group that kind of, if you're heading, you really only, easily accessible if you're taking this route to get there. They're really hard to get to otherwise.
Yeah.
So you have to hit them up.
Yeah, if you're going to be passing by there, you got to go and check it out. When is another opportunity that you're really going to visit those little tiny islands in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah, and they're absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
This is what I've seen with pictures.
And then heading over to the UK.
Ideally, the plan is to the Azores, and then we never know what happens from there. But we do want to go to the UK and Ireland after that.
When we've shared this information with friends and stuff, people are like, whoa, are you ready for that? Do you feel ready after being on the boat for a year and a half? We were noobs, essentially. And I don't know if we can call us noobs now, because, time frame wise, number of years experience is very little, but the amount of time spent on the water, because it's been 24/7, we're not weekend sailors,
it's not
we're
we
not,
take the boat out every other weekend.
It's been our life. I don't know, I'm up for the adventure.
I feel confident in the trip, and I know, so the other thing is we're not getting crew, it's just going to be her and I doing it, which I'm pretty excited, because I hope I don't
relationship.
I think we've been able to stand each other this long. I think we'll be okay.
Oh my gosh.
And I think it's such a cool life sort of challenge. I think that's what I'm most excited about.
But honestly though, everybody prepares differently. Everybody has different comfort levels. Some people prepare, you can read and read and read and take years and years and years to think and feel prepared, but it's really just based on your own comfort level. And for us, I feel like we do a lot of stuff by winging it and learning along the way, and that's the best way that we learn. And the most important thing to us, again, is just that we feel comfortable in taking it on.
Well, right? Kitty, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen out there.
You've always been a risk taker. I've been always a little bit more cautious in doing things, but I think sea life has definitely humbled you a lot. And we obviously do our due diligence. We're not complete idiots. Like, we do our due diligence in preparing, researching, and making sure things are safe and that we feel comfortable anyway.
Everyone's got their own different comfort level. That's it.
Yeah,
It's like,
I guess so.
if you're not comfortable and then a situation arises, you're going to be very uncomfortable. But if you're comfortable with it in the first place and you expect something might happen, which kind of always does happen, not saying we want anything to happen, but you just need to be able to be calm in the situation and be able to think through it. So like, if you're not comfortable in the first place, then that happens, you're kind of going to freak out. So you got to get your comfort level there.
We're always up for it, so the adventure.
Yeah. So we'll learn. It's the only way we can learn.
Should be fun. Otherwise, you know what? We could still be in the dock in Toronto right now.
Yeah, we could still be planning on every little thing we possibly could think about and research and still be on the dock trying to think about how the hell we're going to make it happen. But
sometimes you just gotta do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are super excited to share this update with you guys and to take you guys along for the journey. We're going to be documenting all of it. Hopefully we can get our tracking set up so that we can share that obviously with our family and friends as well as our Patreons. So if you guys want to follow the crossing and see where we are.
Yeah, see our tacks, see where we're at.
In the big
see
blue.
if we start, drifting somewhere.
No.
No.
To see how fast we make it across. That's what you mean. But yeah, if you guys want to follow us across the big blue, we should have our tracking available for Patreon, so check that out over there.
Hopefully this excites you as much as it excites us, because it's coming up pretty quick.
Yep, and in the meantime, we will continue to share our adventures and our preparations for the big day that we head over.
Yeah. And then boat sales on a hold now, like we're not selling it because we've just set it up for what we're going to do and we feel comfortable with it. So
I'm happy about it.
Could be a blessing in disguise that it didn't happen, or who knows.
Because with the timing and stuff, we got a new boat. We would have had to, well, first of all, finalize the sale with Jibsea and then do all the registration administration stuff with that boat, get it all prepared up to snuff with how we would feel comfortable. Obviously feel comfortable with the boat before taking it across the ocean, because I think that's what I would prefer to anyway. We would have had to do a lot of work and there just wouldn't have been enough time. So coming closer to the time, we figure it's best to put it on hold because it's just not going to be feasible.
Yeah.
Timing wise.
Yeah, and like, to be honest, it's probably mentally safer feeling because we've put our boat through, quite a big test.
We've learned on this boat. We know what we feel comfortable with, and
yeah, know how it sails, know how it feels at certain angles,
Yeah.
and yada yada, like know how it sails and stuff like that. So probably for the better, I guess.
And 3 weeks. Is it going to be 3 weeks? Probably around 3 weeks. Yeah.
Hopefully 3 weeks.
In the middle of the ocean, in somewhere that is our home and that we're comfortable with, versus some brand new.
Yeah, a boat that
Yeah.
I haven't gone through every system. Like I've gone through pretty much everything on this boat.
Yeah.
Like
something falls off this boat, or like there's a little, I don't know, plastic piece or a metal piece, whatever. I'll be like, what's this? I'll be like, oh yeah, that came from here, that came from there, like anything.
Yeah, I usually know where every bolt goes for this boat.
Yeah. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this little update. We hope you follow along the rest of the ride. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share?
Thanks again for watching, and hit that subscribe button, please.
Yeah, that way you don't miss any of our videos coming up, and you'll know exactly when we decide to head over.
Awesome. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.